But no, dude, let's talk about your community a little bit here, man, because you guys. I mean, I've been down to Columbus for the past 25 years with Star Boys, and it is such a thriving community now, more than it's ever been with the stunt community and motorcycles in general. And your shop is becoming a heart of that.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of people are talking about it. I mean, you're creating a good base, man. So, like, what made you start even NFG and the whole community that you have with that to help outsource to other motorcycle communities around your town?
So at first, you know, when I first got into the bike stuff, you know, well, the motorcycle stuff, you know, there was a couple groups around, you know, Columbus Bike Life and some other groups, you know, but they always just there was always drama in them, you know, and they didn't like when you'd make fun of stuff, you know, and it was just, so me and a couple other guys, Ted and Sean, we just sat down and was like, man, we gotta let's make our own group and let's think of a name for it. So we sat down for like 2 weeks, we couldn't think of no names. They all sounded weird. The hardest, yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
So then we're like, man, you know, we don't even really give a fuck. So, you know, it was like NFG, no fucks given, you know? So that's what we did. We made that, and then, you know, we kind of just didn't give a fuck, you know. We didn't give a fuck what you ride.
Right.
As long as you riding, you know, and you wanted to ride, you know, then we want you to ride, you know. So ride with us, you know.
That's why you see like a lot of the gear and stuff. You see trying to like promote worms and squids and stuff like that too. It's like you never know, like as long as somebody's getting their start somewhere.
Oh man, you know how many squids we turned into, you know, good riders?
Dude, that's one of my favorite things to watch a rider go. I love that.
Yeah,
they pop out of nowhere. One day they're getting a Grom, they're coming up here, or some Chinese bike off of Amazon. They're like, look, this thing will wheelie. And then it's like, what? Like a kid the other day pulled up here, and he's like, man, I want to see my bike do a wheelie. I'm sitting there staring at it for a while, and I'm like, I didn't bring my Mini. And I'm like, next thing I know, I'm getting across the parking lot, like, all right, am I hitting that tail yet? And the kid's excited and stuff, and I'm like, he's about to go be hitting the lot. You never know. He might be the next one. You never know.
Right.
I mean, that's how we all started.
Somewhere, yeah. I like watching like that Gage Sutton. I've been watching him up since he was just a little kid on his dad's Starboy account on Facebook or something. He's still a kid, but to us, but man, he's a killer. Yeah, I mean, that boy shreds, man.
We'd be in Kentucky. I think the first time I seen him was on a Halloween ride. It's this little kid in his Oompa Loompa suit, dressed up to the T, riding double peggers all through there, and he was getting little wheelies, and he started going up the ramp and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah. And then, you know, go back up there to a lot ride, and then everybody's holding the bike up. He's got a Grom now, and they're like, jump to high chair now, jump, full commit, and they're yelling at him and stuff, right? And they're like, nah, yeah, and then he's just doing it and giving it, and then he goes and gets it on there, and everybody's just so geeked, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can feel it in the air, how excited everybody was, and to see where that kid's at now, holy cow.
Right. I got to be privileged enough to watch Aaron Colton come up, man.
Yeah.
You know, he was a part of the Sunshine State O-Town Throwdown community with me and Tice, Bill D, and a handful of others. And everybody, we all just propped him up, man. We were just so happy to see this kid, 14 years old, on his permit, driving down the Stunt Wars back in the day. And now, you know, sponsored Red Bull rider, through the board, sponsored with everybody and everything. And he's just such a great example of watching a good rider come up and what they can become. And,
that's cool.
It definitely, I'm excited to see Gage and so many others.
You had a story that was kind of not so nice with an accident you were in. What happened with that?
Boy.
I don't remember. I was awake, but I don't remember. You know, I guess that's what adrenaline does to you.
Yeah.
It didn't knock me out, and it didn't kill me. But
it looped a wheelie and then ended up crushing your leg or something like that.
No, I did not loop. Okay, cool. Wow.
For the record,
I firmly believe the
no,
rear
I'm pretty sure my rear set broke.
Yeah.
You know, because I used to stand on those.
Them flimsy stock ones.
That's all I did. I never did no sit down wheelies. So I was ready to stand up and chill. You know, I could see everything. It was the most comfortable position for me.
And you're not a little dude. You're tall.
No, you know, sitting down and trying to look over and can't see nothing. I'm on a big 1000. You know, fairings wide. You can't see nothing
on this flimsy cast foot peg.
Yeah, and then it finally gave. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure it gave out.
Dang.
And I, you know, just imagine leg hitting the ground, 40, 50 mile an hour, and
Yeah, I think Conway knows a little bit about injuries.
Oh man, I know too much about injuries. I mean, luckily, I haven't gone through any as extreme as you, my friend. But you know, I've had quite a few of them. And that broken foot peg narrative, across the board. I've seen so many videos, so many friends that have lost digits or limbs, or have had you know, you're going 65 to 100 usually, stagger foot, and it just snaps. And you just go flying off one way and the bike
nothing you can do.
Oh, it's horrible, bro. It's
So-
horrible. Yeah. They were going to take my arm from one, man, but I got 2 plates, 18 screws in it. You know, it was just maybe get amputated, maybe not.
Yeah, it's hard to save it. I had a foot for 8-9 months. They attached it, reattached it, and everything, and it healed on the outside, but just
Never on the inside.
yeah. So I didn't want it to go up my, you know, any further. Sheesh, you know,
Right.
like at least let me keep my knee.
Right. Bro, you move around great. You don't even notice.
He can outrun me.
I bet he could. I bet he could.
Yeah, this dude, we're on the interstate the other day. He's like, yeah, learn how to use this foot. And he's in there mashing the gas, and the car in front of him over there like this. He hit the brake, no problem. Like, all right, man, listen.
I trained myself. You got to. I mean, it's about if you want it or not, you know. I lost a leg, yeah, but I still ride.
Right.
You know, I still have fun.
Yeah, they moved the ramp up a good bit because they were worried about it. Rob actually wanted the ramp further back at about 10 feet.
Yeah.
So
If it was back, you might have hit the landing just right.
And Rob does that stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what he does. And I think if he'd listened to Rob, he'd been better off. But he was talking about the one at Prison Break where he ramped the car and he shot it kind of short, and then when he landed, it hit the ramp really hard. And, you know, he didn't want to undershoot it. And
That was a kicker he hit in Daytona.
Yeah.
That's a whole
That was a monster.
he said
yeah.
the car ramp was the first ramp he ever did on anything, and that was on a 636.
Dude, he actually, like, everything was perfect other than he overshot.
Yeah.
Like, he hit it, he just angled out just right, he came down just right, but he missed the whole landing, he hit that flat. Was that cushion at all? Was there some foam he hit it, or was that
no,
straight?
looked like it
cut
was
straight
pretty
through the
grass.
bag. It cut a hole in a $20,000 bag, but
wow.
Rob was screwed on that one.
I hope he got some patches, bro.
Oh, he took it down. I never did get
Flex
it. He dropped it off somewhere to see if he can get some repairs done to it and stuff. He was bummed out. Let me tell you, we're standing down on Main Street where he should be having a blast, and he's sitting there going, "Oh my, oh my." This is after he found out Sloppy is all right, because that was his main concern in the beginning.
Oh, right.
But after that, yeah, he's still pretty bummed out. He dropped it off somewhere. I never did hear a word back yet. We'll check in on it and see if he
Yeah,
got
we
it fixed.
definitely will see if we can help get it fixed. But dude, I mean, it was definitely money well spent. That shot was shared around the
Hell
internet.
yeah.
I love
blew
when
up.
things like that happen, to see how many platforms it goes across. It's just on your FYPs, on everything. Yeah.
Everybody here lately has noticed. They're like, "Oh, you're that guy with riding on," you know. They're. I'm like, "Oh yeah," and then they're like, "Oh, I seen the video the other day," and they're talking about Kevin hitting with the Grom.
Yeah,
Like
hitting that on the swing.
that
stunt swing.
video, everybody knows it for that. So
Right.
So did
everybody
that
gets-
drum? Nothing?
Yeah, that was my Grom.
Just took it on the chin.
Yeah, it took it. It just broke the front fender.
No
Like,
shit.
Those bikes,
Nah.
like,
You
they're
can beat
really
the
well
fuck
built.
out of 'em, man.
Right. Well, they're just tough as shit. He just broke the fucking front fender. We were worried that like the fork spin end, and we
Yeah.
checked the frame and all kinds of shit. Everything's gold. But you know.
we jump topics so fast all the time. So
Yeah.
our
But no,
editors-
ridingon.com helped us build that swing, and like Kevin took it extreme. That video actually went viral.
Yeah, you're
It was something like 3 days after we had almost 3 million views on it.
Conway's over there yelling, "Reset! Reset!
Smack.
Reset!"
It was funny, man.
He was not listening at all. I wish the GoPro would have been on the front of that one.
Right.
When Sherman was on there arguing with you about when you were saying, "All right, do this and that," he's like, "Leave me alone. I got it." That was funny footage to me.
Right. Like he doesn't get stubborn, but you gotta understand Kevin. Like he's such a fucking badass, but dude's a fucking teddy bear off the bike. Like he felt horrible about that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, Conway, I know how you are with your fucking bikes. Let me buy you a whole brand new fender. I'll buy you whatever you need, man.
I'd
He
be
felt
over.
so fucking bad. I was laughing my ass off. I was happy he didn't flip off the fucking front.
Dude,
Two
yeah.
stories in the air with no help.
Both his legs went like this because the bike's popping around. I'm like, hey, there's his vasectomy. He probably needed that anyway.
But his feet came off, and when he came up like that, we watched that video so many times, and just thank God nothing fucking happened to him. But yeah, when he came back, he was dangling. You've been up there enough where I always yell at people on the swing, keep your
Yeah.
feet up.
Yeah.
Because no matter what,
Break your
you
ankle.
feel like when your bike's tipping, you want to put your feet down.
Yeah.
But if you do it on the swing, it can seriously break your ankles
Yeah,
or anything like that.
Damn,
instantly.
I got to get up there and get on that, baby.
It's nasty,
I'll
man.
just take one off and I don't got to worry about it.
That's right, bro. You be golden.
Hell
You be
yeah.
golden. But yeah, he almost died on that fucker that day. That's for sure. That's for sure. It was funny as hell though.
One thing I do want to bring up about Ryan, one thing that stuck out when I first met him, just all the stuff he does for the community. I think one of the first times somebody had, something happened in the community and somebody had passed away, and he's sitting there running around getting everything ready to do a little after party, a little candle lighting or whatever. We did burnouts and just got
Stunt
together
memorial.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just seeing how everybody run around and get together, and how you went out and got some chicken wings or something like that.
Man, I don't know, to be honest. I do a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track.
He's
Yeah,
too
no,
fucking
I see.
humble, man. He's a humble motherfucker, and I love it.
Like, I do the best I can, I try to, it's not just me though. We got some good friends. I can only do so much, but everybody in the group, they support.
Yeah.
Even if they don't come to the shop and get their bike fixed, who cares?
Right.
They can fix their own bike. We got people in the group they can ask questions for. That's what the group is for. That's why we made the group.
Right.
So,
It's a community.
we made the group before we had a motorcycle shop. And then I'm like, well, shit, I know so many people and all these people got bikes. Let's open up a shop.
Right.
So then we did, and then we just never end up working on a lot of the NFG bikes because we always give them advice, and we got a good group. So if people's bikes break down, they come and help. They just help each other a lot.
You're
So-
saying on like just normal weekdays, even.
Oh, it could be 1 in the morning.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you'll say you'll go out for a ride and you got 100 bikes just showing up.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, that's just on a weekday.
Oh,
You
every
know what I mean?
every night on a hot night.
That's fire.
You
That's
know,
fire.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's a lot. And then everybody looks at me like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should have, like, sheesh. Like, tell this grown man over here what to do. Just tell him to stop doing this. You know? It's like I could do so much, but
Yeah, I get sick of those phone calls.
and they'll be like, it's NFG's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, what did I do? Yeah.
Goat blew his Grom up the other day.
Yeah, you did, bro. You
Yeah.
blew sky high.
It was nice.
40
third
mile
gear.
an hour?
Yeah, dude, I was 40 mile an hour, third gear down West Broad. It just locked up, man. I mean, it was neglect. It was my fault.
Neglect?
I totally just.
I got
rode that
one oil
slut
change on
hard,
my
dude.
Z.
I did.
He didn't have no oil in it.
I didn't
so-
have no oil in it, bro. I ran that bike so
We
fucking
pulled the
hard.
plug, and it was like
Maybe
drip, drip,
4
drip,
ounces
drip, drip. I'm like,
came out of it.
Ooh.
You're the guy working on everybody's.
I know, man. I'm fuck. I know. Well, it's the mechanic. You know what I mean? He drives the
Yeah.
shit box every day.
Yeah.
He don't want to go home and work on his own shit.
Hey, I paint bikes and do all sorts
That's
of
a good
stuff.
point.
You know what I mean?
My brother was the same way.
No, I'm the opposite. I need to drive something nice.
Yeah, but lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Right.
Got a new girl. Gonna treat her a little better. So we'll rebuild the old Grom. She'll be back out there.
Maybe I suggest foreplay, a little lubricants.
Little lubricant goes a long way.
Straight dry fucking out of it.
Hell yeah, it was. I feel bad for her.
Oh my god.